ain't folding under pressure, I ain't switching for no hoe. I ain't talking to no cop and I ain't telling on my bros. Ain't no killer, but don't push me, fingers itching on that pole.
Hey, what's good, guys? Need cheap and fast Madden 18 coins? Check out coinstarhub.com and use code FLEX for 10% off at checkout. What's good, YouTube? It's your boy K Flex, and I'm back here with another video. And somebody told me to react to this. This article says 5 reasons why the Dolphins will make the 2018 NFL playoffs. Now, they don't actually believe this, okay? Let me just get that out the way to begin with. They're doing these articles at NFL.com for every team, okay? So there's one about how the Jets will make the playoffs. There's one about how the Browns will make the playoffs. I don't know if they came out yet, but there will be one. There'll be one about, you know, any team in the league, you know? Even if they don't actually believe it, they come out with reasons why. So don't think the NFL.com actually thinks the Dolphins are going to make the playoffs, because they don't, okay? Now, they come out with 5 reasons why the Dolphins will make the playoffs. So let's just get right to it. So reason number 1, you got Ryan Tannehill thrives post-injury. Now, I also agree with this. I believe that this has to happen for the Miami Dolphins to make the playoffs. Ryan Tannehill has to go crazy. He has to go 2016 Ryan Tannehill before the injury, all right? This team is pretty much going to go how he goes just because how much is invested in him. The whole offseason is like marketing him as the comeback player of the year, all this. You know what I'm saying? It's going to go how Ryan Tannehill goes. So I agree with that. Number 2, devante Parker. Ha ha ha, just kidding. Now guys, this is getting bad. This is getting bad. devante Parker, you got NFL people writing for NFL.com laughing at you at this point. It's not even just Dolphins fans understanding how much of a bust you are at this point. You got NFL writers who not even concerned with the Dolphins for the most part, and even they know that it's getting bad. devante Parker, you gotta go crazy this year, man. You gotta snap out of it, bro. See, it's getting bad. So they said ha ha ha, just kidding. So the real number 2 is Frank Gore continues to do what he does. And you guys can read the whole article. I already read it, so I'm not gonna reread it here on the YouTube video. But it basically say he has to go back to his old self, and I don't agree with this. Frank Gore honestly don't have to do for us to make the playoffs, because we already had Kenyan Drake, and Kenyan Drake gonna be the main guy regardless. What needs to be the main guy regardless, in my opinion. Even though he's never been the main guy ever in his whole life, I think he should be the main guy this year. I want to see Ballage get into the game, or Bailage. I still don't know how to say the motherfucking name, but I want to see him be able to get into the game a little bit. You know what I'm saying? And Frank Gore, is he a backup running back? You're saying our backup running back has to continue to do what he does? Not really. I don't think so. I mean, it would help a lot if Frank Gore is still great, but I don't think he has to for us to make the playoffs. Like, I don't think that's. I don't think if Frank Gore has a bad season, that automatically means Miami Dolphins are gonna have a bad season. Frank Gore is not that important to the Miami Dolphins, and if he is that important to the Miami Dolphins, we're in trouble, because he's damn 30 and I don't even know, almost damn near 40. Number 3, Robert Quinn and Burt Wilson are adequate replacements. That is a key. I think Robert Quinn is gonna have to do well, but you know, even if he doesn't, you know, I've survived the whole season with Mario Williams, so I think I'll be fine. And when we made the playoffs, I think what we had Andre Branch, and I survived the whole season with Andre Branch garbage, so I think I'll be fine again on that tip. Even though Andre Branch is actually pretty decent when he puts his mind to it. But yeah, I think we'll be fine, even if Robert Quinn is not that great. But if he is great, it's going to help us tremendously. So I do agree with this. Albert Wilson, I don't know what his role is. I don't know with the receivers. There's too many of them. I don't know if Amendola gonna get the majority. I don't know how much Albert Wilson gonna be in. I don't know how many Jakeem Grant gonna be in. I don't know if Carew will ever touch the field. I gotta wait till preseason and see what's going on with the receiver core, because I have no clue as of right now what the hell is going on with the receiver core. I like the potential in it. I just don't know what's going on. I don't know who's touching the field majority of the time. I know for sure it's gonna be Kenny Stills and devante Parker. I'm assuming that's on the field majority of the snaps, but in that slot, I don't know who's that gonna be. And I would guess Danny Amendola, but I'm not quite sure. Then what is that? You know, it's too much going on, guys. I gotta wait to see with these receivers. Number 4, as Xavier Howard emerges as a star in this secondary. I agree with this. And guys, I'm gonna read this first paragraph, because this first paragraph tells you something that's crazy I never noticed. So the guy says, I'll make a bold prediction and say Howard is going to be the next great cornerback. He was ranked the 6th best cornerback in the NFL in a study by Matt Harmon using next-gen stats. I know 6 doesn't sound all that impressive, but when you look at the list of names ahead of him, only AJ Bouye, Chris Harris, Marcus Peters, Marshawn Lattimore, and Jalen Ramsey. you're like, damn, that's a pretty good short list to be a part of. Like, hey, it's just an honor to get nominated. That's facts. If those are the only people, according to these next gen stats, that are better than Xavier Howard, that is a good company to be in, especially when Xavier Howard barely played in his rookie season because he was hurt. And that's his first full season, and he's already up there with those people, with those names. That's incredible to me. Or if Xavier Howard can emerge as a superstar, and I'm confident in Xavier Howard. I'm not confident with Tankersley or even Lippett coming off that injury on the other side, even though I like Lippett. But I'm confident in Xavier Howard, and if he can emerge as a star, for sure, Dolphins are going to be nice. And then the last reason Dolphins are going to make the playoffs, according to this article, is that Minka Fitzpatrick is also going to emerge as a star. And we'll just have to see. All right, we'll just have to see, man. All right, listen, guys, believe it or not, the season is closer than a lot of people even know. Like, it's 50 whole days into the, and I don't like counting down because it makes it go slower. It's 50 days until the NFL regular season starts. However, the preseason starts in like 2 weeks, and I'm watching the preseason. I just want to see some pads hit some pads. You know, I just want to see, and especially with this Dolphins team, it's not like we know who's gonna be starting and what they're expecting. We don't know shit. So I honestly want to see the preseason. I'm actually gonna watch every preseason game, and I don't usually care about preseason. I usually barely watch preseason. Honestly, I might watch a half or some shit and then be done with the whole 4 weeks and be like, well, whatever. When they come on, I'll watch it then. But I'm actually gonna pay attention because I have no clue what's going on with this team. To be honest with you, it's like either this whole experiment could backfire, this experiment could be the greatest shit ever. It's like you have no clue what the hell going on. So I'm actually gonna watch the entire preseason, and that only starts in about like 2 weeks. So the season is extremely close. Training camp's already starting. We about to get a lot of these questions answered. So, you know, a lot of these videos I made this offseason, all kinds of speculation videos, and I'm so happy I don't have to make speculation videos for that much longer because everything is finna be answered. Alright, it's super close. Now, if you count down to the regular season, it's still hella far. But I ain't counting down to the regular season. I want to see the preseason because I don't know what's going on with this team. And the great thing about the preseason is, like y'all will hear me say in the future, if the Dolphins win, I'm gonna talk, and if they lose, it's just the preseason, no matter. So it's a win-win. Anyways, guys, those are what NFL.com think are the 5 keys or the 5 reasons that Miami Dolphins will make the playoffs. I agree mostly with all of them. I wouldn't say none of them. I would say the Frank Gore shit is just not is irrelevant though. I don't think Frank Gore has to have a great season or even be the old Frank Gore for us to make the playoffs. I do think devante Parker has to be better. So I don't know why he put 2. This is the year for devante Parker, and he scratched it out and said just kidding. But now that's actually facts. Like, devante Parker actually has to be better, or like, cause who we gonna throw it up to? Like, one-on-one situations, Kenny Stills, he can burn somebody, but we need a big threat, red zone threat. You know, obviously got Mike Gesicki. I don't know how great he is, Mike Gesicki, because you know I heard he was struggling a little bit in the previously, but he was just trying to learn the playbooks and stuff, so I give him a benefit of the doubt. He's a rookie, but I'm just saying, like, who we gonna throw it up to? 50-50 balls, AJ Derby, Gavin Escobar? Well, I don't even know if the gonna make the roster, so, you know, devante Parker is actually gonna have to step up, no lie. But like I said, anyway, guys, just gonna wrap up the video. Like, comment, subscribe. Road to 6K on the way. It's your boy K Flex, and I'm out.
I remember I wanted for the quit so many times, but I knew this moment would come. Now it's my time. I gotta make up for all them nights that my mama cried. I'm going in, I'm putting